To all of the parents of incredibly courageous IDF soldiers who have stepped up willingly to protect Am Yisrael, to protect Eretz Yisrael, I can't even begin to tell you what an inspiration your children are to the entire nation of the Jewish people. Over the last few months, I've had the merit to bring groups back to Israel, groups that are made up of Jews who are connected to Judaism and Jews who are completely disconnected from Judaism and from Israel. And they come there and they see everything going on. And the one thing that's been an incredible source of inspiration to them has been your children. They walk away and they say, these kids, these young men and women, they are heroes. And I tell them, I see the same way all of these IDF soldiers are stepping up to do things that are so courageous but so scary at the same time. We all have to follow in their footsteps. Think about what scares you. Think about the greatness that you think you could accomplish. It's not easy. But follow in the footsteps of these heroes. What could you do? And I can't even tell you the amount, the impact, the inspiration that I've seen come out from your children. People who are taking on all kinds of things. They're scared to do this and scared to do that. They all of a sudden, when it comes to Judaism, chesed, mitzvot, prayer, things that they've never even thought of taking on in their life because they didn't grow up with it. All kinds of acts of kindness and chesed that's happening. It's all inspired by your children. They're changing the world. I got to tell you, one of the things that came out of this, most of my community is not observant. Most of the people that I interact with, they're not Shomer Shabbat. They don't keep Shabbos. But one of the things that they've observed is that there are many soldiers in Israel who do keep Shabbat in various forms. And they've sacrificed that. They do what they can, but many of them don't have the ability to not get into a car or a Jeep or a Humvee on Shabbat. They do what they have to do, what they're supposed to do, what Hashem wants them to do. But they're giving up on the Shabbat that they had when they were with their friends or with their families. And so we created this thing called Shabbat for Soldiers. And the idea was, keep Shabbat. Our community, people around the world who don't normally keep Shabbat, keep Shabbat for a soldier who can't always do it the way that they normally do. And we have people from Argentina and Australia and from England and the US and Canada and Chile. I can't even tell you, countries around the world, Jews from all around the world, hundreds of Jews who don't keep a Shabbat and are really disconnected in that way from Judaism, who have taken it on in the merit of your children. It's been such an inspiration to me, and I wanted to share this with you. I know that it's just one small thing that we can do, but I just want you to know how much we love your children, how inspired we are by their courage. And God willing, Bezrat Hashem, in the merit of all the mitzvot, and all the chesed, and all the prayers that are happening, we should see all of your children come home safely very soon, bringing home all the hostages, and the end of all of this tsar and pain. God willing, we should see shalom, peace in Israel, peace in the world, Bezrat Hashem, very, very soon, and the elimination of all evil that exists in this world.